backs feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. The Longhorns will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
So now it's second and long. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up fourth down from the 43. LSU will bring the punt team on the punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Texas offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That...
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
And the Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. To the air, it's all. Finds his man. It's Walters. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll pull it down and run. And he's going to go out of bounds short of the line to gain.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's
Downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. He'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And his throw is incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing.
He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Creates a little space. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Off play action. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll leave it with him. Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last one.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets open down the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll do it himself. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires on the move. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fullback's got it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Sticks it in his belly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. They'll try the run. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Breaks into the open. Past the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
LSU quick to the line. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, for some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you just picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the big fullback. Runs through the tackle. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Texas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Run it with the fullback. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go to the fullback. Can't get him to the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Right on the money. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
As he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. On the run from inside his own 5. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Give to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
35, LSU, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Hand off to the fullback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Give to the running back. Open space at the 25. Into the secondary on the right. The 30. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Longhorns! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After the run, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Longhorns lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. There he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Texas 49, LSU 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snags it at the 30 and still running. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the big fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll try the right side. Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the fullback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They believe they can run right here. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Big fullback's got it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Turning it on. He's at the tip. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track.
There he goes! And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smalls.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Rumbles up to the 27 before going out of bounds, and the running game gets it done there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll try the right side. Shakes off the defender. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to get it to the marker. Slithers into space. There he goes. The 20. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
LSU 9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media.
Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll go to the air on third and short. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you put them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with them to force the fumble.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle.
To get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
9.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
LSU 9.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.